Hi, everyone. New 2026 creative journaling assets are currently available on my Ko-fi page. The Curiosity asset has 8 tasks to complete, 4 journal cards, and a 3-layer spinning wheel chart to assemble. The Freebie has 3 sheets that quantify quirks. The unread tabs count literal chaos or figurative oddities. These counts are as funny as they are insightful. You tally ideas that turn avoidance into creativity. The dodge text, they tally moments of social energy conservation or unspoken hesitation. These are ways to quantify social bandwidth with humor and honesty. The last of the quirks is the eye rolls. They can be whether given, received, or internal. Here is where you're counting micro reactions at life's absurdities. Basically, it reveals the week's emotional weather. Next is where we visualize our inner economy. These are the non tangible inner workings, the resources one gains, uses, and loses in the exchanges of daily life. You color in the proportions used for each activity. The brain bandwidth tracks unusual metrics. You're comparing two spheres of identity. You fundamentally determine where your attention is anchored and which identity layer is being activated. Once again, you're coloring the boxes to determine where's the activation. Now, this is a fun one. Here, you're documenting weekly personas. Basically, you're going to adapt an archetype. Each one is a mirror, a myth, or a mischief maker. We have streaks of high and low productivity, procrastination states, mental and emotional detachments, or just lazy moments. These archetypes are just a playful way to identify your slumps or your booms. The weekly stats gamify your week. Basically, you're going to be recording points and wins. It transforms time from something you endure into something you play. The last one of the freebie needs to go with this. It's a 3-layer spinning wheel chart. This allows you to generate over 100 personas in order to fill in your own. The 2 bigger circles creates the persona, a 2-word phrase. The smaller circle allows you to add a modifier. You rotate until a pairing resonates or you could add a spinner, as I have here, to choose. So you could spin for the first. You spin for the first, and this is pointing at this, avoidant. You spin for the second, it's pointed at dream walker, so you're an avoidant dream walker. And the third adds a modifier. So you spin, and the modifier is ritual bound. It's simple as that. It's small enough to hold in this field notes book or 3.5 by 5.5 book. It could fit right in there. You could adhere it onto the page and spin as you choose. You could create a pocket to put it in and then put it in your book. So in the freebie, you'll also get some journaling tags. Get 4 different journaling tags. Now, the premium version has 17 activities. First up is the teaser fill-in. This is a character study. As we all know, sometimes when we go out and we're in the wild, we people watch. And we make up stories about the strangers that we see. Sometimes the biographies that we create are crazy. Like if you see someone and you think that person looks like a serial killer. Or maybe you see somebody who looks like Mary Poppins. Then we start to create all these different types of backstories. Well, this is a field and lab work hard copy for your biography of that particular stranger. There are 9 documents that allow you to go through different categories to describe the stranger that you saw. You could create a file folder to store all 9 documents. Filling in the answers will be a blast because you get to be as creative as you want to be. You're the biographer. You choose how you want to describe this individual. Okay, next up, we have our inventory. This is where you create a list of things. You're listing alchemical blends for your philosopher's stone for each aspect of your life. There are 12 aspects to work on. Each could be as creative as you want to be. You can even take it further by curating different elements to have a tangible form of each of the aspects. I already have some ideas for some of these. As usual, we have our directed exploration or discovery. This is a 4-day exploration where 3 days is spent exploring vector of engagement, shifting from the experience to the screen. We're living in a time where moments are captured, curated, and broadcast. What happened to living in the moment? On the 4th day, you revisit, review, and reflect on what you have done already. With days passing, you may have a different perspective. So by revisiting and going over what you've already done, you may be able to add more to what you've written. I hope you find this assessment interesting, and hope you'll pick it up on my Ko-fi page. This is the first of many, and I'm excited for what's to come. There are new things on the horizon, and I hope you come and join me. Like always, I'll see you on the flip side.